We got a second place finish in the Lowcountry Invitational. Not exactly what we're looking for going in, but biggest thing today is we fought hard. We fought hard for 2 full ball games. Came out game 1, swung the bats extremely well. Put a 5 spot up in the first inning against UNC Wilmington, and continued to swing it after that. Got a lot of players' opportunities in that game, which is nice to do using our entire roster. But it set the tone for the day. Game 2 against Upstate, again facing a pitcher that's one of the best in the country. We had a lot of opportunities. Dropped the game 5-2, but we had a lot of base runners on. Defensively, we gave them a couple too many opportunities, a couple defensive plays that if we make those plays, it saves 2 or 3 runs for us. So that's a big difference right there. But the biggest thing, like I said, is we continue to compete. We put base runners on. We made big-time adjustments against her. We put more pressure on her than a lot of teams are going to offensively. So really, a lot of players are starting to swing the bat really well. You're looking at our offensive numbers statistically continue to improve. So we can continue to compete, and we're putting ourselves in a position where really we're ready to start going on a run. This is a big week ahead for us with 6 games that we look to really, like I said, put ourselves in a position to get our record back above the 500 mark and continue to move forward and not look back.
Talk a little bit about that first game, how the bats just got hot early and stayed hot.
We know we're an offensive team. We try to set the tone with our bats. Our pitchers and our defense's job is to keep us in ball games so our bats can go out and win it. Again, that's a game where I think we had 3 innings where we put up a crooked number. We talked about that yesterday, where we put up innings like that, and it's going to be tough to beat us. But again, 1 through 9 in the order, we put ourselves in a position where we can score runs. And then we showed in that game 1 through 15 in the order, with using a bunch of our bench and everything. We had the ability to do some big things offensively, and we did that.
Talk a little bit about that Upstate game and how that will help prepare you for some of the tighter ball games in the conference schedule.
Well, the biggest thing with a game against Upstate is you got to show up for 7 innings. You got to show up to compete, and you got to take advantage of every opportunity you have. Our goal coming in the weekend was to treat it like a Big South Championship weekend. Every game's supposed to be that type of preparation for us, so we know we're ready to do that down the road. So knowing that we got to compete 7 innings, knowing that every opportunity is going to be big and going to weigh in on the outcome of the game it's what prepares us for Big South play, for Big South tournament play for the rest of the way. So seeing a team like that is going to come back, fight back, and compete with you, a pitcher like that's going to be the best pitcher we see the rest of the year. Just be able to put 7 hits on her, a lot of base runners on. We didn't get the big 2-out hit that we needed at times, but we kept putting pressure on her. That shows that our offense is going to be capable of doing big things, and those big hits are going to come.